love chocolate. It's one of the great joys of life, but it's really, really expensive. And finding stuff that isn't just full of a bunch of garbage is challenging. And the cleaner it is, the more spendy it is. So I'm gonna show you how to make your own healthy, organic chocolate for pennies. Welcome back to Kim's Kitchen. If you have these very simple ingredients, we have cocoa butter, we have coconut oil, we're gonna go grab some maple syrup, we have a little bit of vanilla, and we have cocoa powder. And it is so insanely easy, you're gonna be like, I need to make this all the time. So you don't need a fancy double boiler. You really just need a pot with water boiling and a metal bowl over top. We're gonna do 6 tablespoons. Now, this is kind of a guesstimate thing, but you really can't screw it up. So it's all in chunks, so you just kind of estimate. 6 tablespoons. We're gonna melt this in this double boiler. 3, 4, and some will be bigger, some will be smaller in your measurement, but it really doesn't matter. Like, it's kind of foolproof. So we're gonna do 6 tablespoons of our cacao butter. We're going to do 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. And we're just gonna let this melt. And once it's melted, I'll be back. So this just took a couple minutes. You can see that it's all nice and melty. You're gonna put just a little bit of vanilla in. Like, again, you can't really mess it up. Just maybe a teaspoon. We're just gonna do a couple grinds of sea salt, because salt with sugar makes it taste better, just as a fact. We're gonna do 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. And you do this towards the end because you don't wanna cook this. Once this is melted, we're gonna turn the burner off because we don't wanna keep cooking it. And we're gonna lift this off over here. Because if you keep cooking it, it'll turn into fudge. And we don't want fudge, we just want beautiful chocolate. Now, just a ½ cup of cocoa powder. And stir it pretty fast because it's gonna start to thicken fairly quickly on you. You wanna kinda get on it and stir it up. Now, I really like peppermint chocolate. You don't have to put peppermint in it, but I think I'm going to today. So I've got some peppermint here. I'm just gonna do a couple nice generous shakes of peppermint in here. There, see how that's looking really chocolatey? Fantastic and delicious. Now, I'll grab my glove to pick it up because the bowl is warm. I've pre-sprayed my little molds here, and I've got, because I'm doing peppermint, I've got little cacao nibs I'm just gonna sprinkle through the bottom just to give it a bit of crunch, because it actually tastes better with just a little something crunchy in there. But again, you don't have to. You can do whatever you like. So now we just pour into our molds. Super, super, super easy. How fast was that? Now we just got to be patient and let it sit in the freezer, and in probably, like, I don't know, 40 minutes or so, we're gonna have delicious chocolates. You just pop them out. Now, I won't bother doing all of them, but look at these cute little guys. And I think it's only fair that we try one because, you know, chocolate. Oh my God. It's so nice. Okay, my cameraman needs to have some. Okay, the only thing about this chocolate is you have to keep it in the refrigerator or in the freezer because there are no stabilizers in it, AKA no wax. So because there's no wax, it's very, very melty. But, I mean, they'll keep at room temperature. That's not a problem. But the second you pick them up, like they literally will start to melt in your hands, which might not be a bad thing. Enjoy. You saw how easy that was. You can do this yourself.